So here are the 5 things that you ought to get your kids. Are you ready to write it down? Once you get it, I want you to please write it in the chat, in the thread, because somebody's going to come in late and they try to rewind it, trying to get it. So help them. Number 1, this bless my whole life. Wealthy people give their children, number 1, experiences over expenses. Experiences over expenses. Time and time again, children remember more what they did with you rather than what you bought for them. You have no idea where that backpack is. You have no idea where them tennis shoes are. But you'll always remember, my dad took me to the state fair. My mom took me downtown.
Can you name one gift that I got you for Christmas last year?
Don't know.
That's okay. Can you name one trip we went on last year?
I know one.
Where'd we go last year? Where'd Mommy take you last year?
Hawaii and Mexico.
Wow, that's so cool. Did you have so much fun?
Yes.
One Christmas gift that I got you last year.
I don't remember.
It's okay. Can you tell me one trip that we took last year?
To Hawaii.
Yeah? Is that your favorite?
Mm-hmm.
One gift that I got you for Christmas last year.
I don't know, Mom.
It's okay. Can you name one trip that I took you on last year?
London?
Uh-huh. Is that your favorite?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. I love you.
What are the experiences that are lifelong experiences? Can you imagine how many years it's going to stay with them? I'll never forget. My parents, when I was in the 6th grade, took me to the symphony, Baltimore Symphony Orchestra, because Wynton Marsalis was there. I had never been to a symphony before. I was mad. Thought I would be half asleep. Wynton Marsalis, world-class jazz instrumentalist, came, and I'd never seen anybody play the trumpet like that before. Because of that experience, I played the trumpet from 6th to 12th grade because I was so enamored by that. The first album I ever bought was Miles Davis, all from that experience. First Spike Lee movie that I ever watched was Mo Better Blues. When I came to Morehouse, I had a part in the middle of my head, and I was wearing black and white shoes because I thought I was a jazz artist from the Harlem Renaissance. The only reason why I did not continue playing jazz, those of y'all who went to a HBCU, is all they had was a marching band, not a jazz band. And I was too cool for the uniform. There was no way I was wearing that. I gave up the trumpet because they had limited options. What are the experiences? Wealthy people take their children to Aspen, take them to Paris, take them to Rome. You don't have to take them around the world. Take them around your world. Take them around your experience. Where are the roots of your family? I'll never forget, my dad took my sister and I to the plantation that my grandfather was raised in South Carolina. Years later, since I've been at New Birth, that plantation foreclosed. And they called my dad and said, "Do you want to buy it?" My dad said, "I'm old. Well, I ain't keeping up no farm." He called me and said, "Jamal, do you want to buy it?" What I look like running a plantation farm, but I'll always remember that I saw the place where my great-grandfather picked cotton. So it doesn't have to be outside of the United States. Let it be outside of your comfort zone. Let it even be something that is alien to you, that you all experience together. find out what happens in your area. Is there an arboretum? Is there an outside Shakespeare theater? Is there an international film festival? Do something that gives an experience, because it will always outlive the expense. That's number one. Number two, I want you to write this down, write it in cursive. I didn't know nothing about it until I became an adult. The second thing wealthy people give their children for Christmas is, here it is, ownership gifts. Ownership gifts. Do you know this? You probably don't. 87% of Black people don't own a single share of stock. 87%. Everybody who is a millionaire or a billionaire has some stock. Your children are going to be mad. I'm telling you, they're going to be upset. Blame me. But buy your children some stock over the holidays. But don't buy no Target stock. In the words of Usher, let it burn. Don't buy no, get something that's safe. Get Coca-Cola. Get Disney. Get stuff that you use every day. I learned this from Bishop Dale Bronner. Invest in the stock in what it is that you use. You wear Nikes, buy Nike stock. You got an iPhone, buy Apple stock. Because you're then connected to what you are invested in. The second piece of ownership gift that they give is new to me. It's new to me. And so it's new to us. And I want you to look it up. It is called custodial investments. Custodial investments. Pastor Bryant, what is that? Custodial investments allow you to make investments in your children's name, drum roll, and you won't have taxes. But they don't have access until they come of age. You manage it, you supervise it, you oversee it, but you are in fact grooming and preparing them for what it is that they don't know about. In ownership gifts, this is some real highfalutin stuff. Y'all know we don't know nothing about this. Buy your children some art. When I was growing up, my sister had a poster of Bobby Brown. Had El DeBarge. Had New Edition. Buy your children some art, and if you want to make it fun, let them pick out the art piece. All art is not expensive. That allows us an opportunity to invest in Black artists, Black creatives, Black creativity, so that they have an acquired taste. My wife and I, when we got married, one of the things that we said that we were going to do is together build an art collection that I'd be able to leave to my daughters. And so begin. It doesn't have to be expensive or even fanciful. And even if you have to begin with prints, then start that so that they can evolve and so that you can evolve and so that you can understand it. Wealthy people invest in art. Here it is, because it maintains its value, and in an economic crisis, they're able to maintain it. This ain't got nothing to do with what I'm talking about. It ain't got nothing to do with what I'm talking about, but I found this out, and so I want to share it with you for no reason. Do you know why pimps wear a lot of jewelry? I bet you didn't know it. When a pimp gets arrested, a lot of times the police take all of the cash that they have on them. Most pimps, because they're in a cash industry, don't have credit cards, so they take all their cash. The pimps, when they are arrested, register what they were wearing. I had 3 chains. I had a Rolex. I had 4 rings on. Why do pimps have all of these rings on? So when they get arrested, the people who work for them will come collect the jewelry, go to the pawn shop, and then are able to afford bail. It ain't got nothing to do with what I'm talking about. I just found that out, and I just wanted to throw it in there. I'm not telling nobody to be a pimp or to buy jewelry. There's just a random factoid that I want you to know, because we've always seen pimps with all of this jewelry on, but we never knew why. Those of you who grew up watching Good Times, my name is Lenny. I got more than a penny. But that's why it is that they do it. The third thing that wealthy people buy their children for Christmas is amazing, is a skill building gift. A skill building gift. Can you imagine your daughter wants to be a cheerleader and you don't know how to cheer? You can't jump or skip. You can't even hop. But you have bought her 6 lessons with a private cheering coach. She will value that more than you can ever imagine. A skill building set. Can you imagine? You got 2 boys in the house fighting. And you tell them, since y'all fight all the time, I'm putting y'all in karate. Them boys are going to be so excited. I'm putting you in wrestling. A skill building. You got a daughter who always wants to help mom around the house, around the kitchen. Put your daughter in a cooking class. These are things that we don't even think about doing. As a gift, they will value it, they will appreciate it, and they will have nothing to compare it to. Number 4 of what wealthy people give their children for Christmas is a legacy gift. I have right now in my possession 3 rings that my grandmother owned. 3 rings. One of them is her wedding ring. The other one is when my grandfather became a bishop, her Episcopal supervisor ring, and then another ring. At a strategic time in my daughter's life, I'm going to give them a ring. To do a legacy gift, one of the greatest legacy gifts you can do, hear this, is have your children interview the oldest relative. Set up a camera, set up your iPhone, set up your Android, and tell them, ask your grandmother what you want to know. Ask your grandmother, what was it like raising me? Ask them, how has the world changed? What do they hope for their great-grandchildren? Ask them, if they were to do their life all over again, how would they live it? Ask them, what was their biggest regret? When I was growing up, this is for those of you who are over 45, when I was growing up, in everybody's grandmother's house, it used to be a photo album. Sit in the living room, you folded. This is when Nana went to Disney World. This is when we went to Niagara Falls. This is when we went to the family reunion at King's Dominion. Because of digital cameras, we no longer have photo albums. Preserve your history. Make your children involved and engaged in it. Download the pictures that they take. Or, here's an amazing one, give them a disposable camera. Or give them, if they don't have their own phones, or children who are 3 years old got tablets now, make them videographers for the day. And ask them to make movies about what it is that they like, what it is that they enjoy, what it is that they wish, here it is, that other children could have and experience. Legacy gifts. The 5th one is a philanthropic gift. My late mother, Dr. Cecilia Bryant. My kids got on honor roll. They may have been maybe in the 4th grade. I got straight A's. My mother went to take them out to lunch and then said to them, what organization do you want me to donate in your name? My kids in the 4th grade, they don't know no organization. Tell us what you like, what you have a burden for, what you think about. So one of them gave to an orphanage. One of them did something for children who were born premature. It stretched their minds to think at a whole nother way. It helped them to understand that there is a world and a life that is bigger than yourself. Helped them to understand that they are living out what Muhammad Ali said. Muhammad Ali said, service is the rent you pay while you're living here on the earth.